Welcome to the third episode of the Garden Ready for Summer series. In this one, I'm going to be tackling all this green growth that we've got on the brickwork and wood in the garden. The back of the house doesn't get much sunlight during the winter, so things stay wet and then all the hard surfaces get a covering of this green growth. The easiest way to remove this is obviously with a pressure washer. But this is the original brick and original pointing, so I don't want to damage this by blasting it too much with the pressurized water. And no matter how hard you try, you can never really get a streak-free finish on wood using a pressure washer. So I'm going to be using two different products today, the first one being this Killrock PRO. This is a concentrated mould and algae remover. You dilute this stuff at a 9:1 ratio and then you apply it using either a garden sprayer or a watering can. This cost me £14 from Wix and it makes 50 litres in total once it's diluted. And once it's diluted, it's safe to plants and animals. So obviously this is pet safe for using in the garden, having Boss. The second one is this slightly diluted white vinegar, and I'm just going to add a drop of washing up liquid into the mixture. I got this one on Amazon. I got two of these, I think it was £9, and you can obviously pick these up in most supermarkets for pretty cheap. So let's try these out and see if this homemade version one is as good as the proper one. I'll be applying both solutions to multiple different surfaces to see which one of them is better. This Killrock PRO algae remover suggests soaking the surface and then leaving it for 1 to 3 days to take effect, with the green slowly disappearing over the few days. The white vinegar though can be applied and then left on the surface for about half an hour, and then this is just brushed in and then washed off just with a simple hose pipe. I'm going to make sure to wash this all off because I especially don't want any of this left on the brickwork because the acidity could damage the old bricks. Obviously we'll know pretty quickly if this one works, so I'm going to apply this Killrock PRO first, and then in a couple of days time I'll apply this one and then we can compare the results of the two. I'll be applying both of these just using a garden sprayer. So I'm going to put about half a litre of this in. And then I'll fill it up to the 5 litre mark. So I'm going to apply it to this first door to the bin store. Leave this one for the vinegar, and I'll put it on half of this one, and then we can compare it nice and easy. And I'll do one of the lids of the bin store as well. Then with the brickwork, this is obviously the worst part, so I'm going to just do vinegar on the left and then this Killrock on the right. So I'll just draw a bit of a line there and then put this on. I'm also just going to do one patio slab because this is also for use on like patios and stuff, so just to add to the test, I'll do one of the square patio slabs with this, a fairly bad one, and then I'll do another one with the vinegar to test both of them. It's not really what I bought it for. I bought it more for the wood and the walls, but may as well test it out. I will be doing a full pressure wash on the patio anyway. So I'm going to leave this one for a couple of days, and then once that's had time to take effect, I'll come back and I'll do the exact same with this one. This is 4 days later now, and I'm going to be applying the vinegar to the other half of the surfaces. Frustratingly for this test, we had some rain that wasn't forecasted on the day that I applied the Killrock PRO, So this got diluted slightly, meaning that it won't quite be as effective as it should be, but I'll show you more of that later. You can definitely see on the left of the wood how much lighter the green areas are compared to the untreated areas on the right. I'm applying the vinegar in the same way as I did the first solution, then waiting 30 minutes before brushing it in and rinsing it off. Here's how the patio slab looked after treating it with some of the Killrock Pro. Definitely a significant change from how it was previously. This isn't a patio cleaner, so the slab is no cleaner than it was, but the algae growth has clearly been killed off. I'm going to apply the vinegar to one of the slabs to see if it also has the same effect. After letting it dwell, you can see that the green areas have reduced slightly, and once brushed, this would all then come off. After I'd brushed the treated areas, I rinsed it off with a pressure washer on a lower setting, and then this is what it was looking like. It has worked, but clearly not as well as the Killrock Pro did. There is still a lot of visible green areas, especially in the pointing. You can see some improvements on the wood, but nowhere near as much as the Killrock Pro, which was applied and then it rained, remember, so it actually would have worked even better than this. That's all the green surfaces treated, and things are starting to look a little bit cleaner now. I think I'm going to apply a second coat of the Killrock Pro, as it suggests on the container for more stubborn areas to put a second coat on after a few days. This should allow it to work even better, and then in a few days time we should be completely free of any green on any of the hard surfaces. And it should stay cleaner for longer. I applied another coat of the Killrock Pro to everything, and thankfully we've had no rain since, and then this is how we're looking a couple of days later. Next up, I'm going to be pressure washing and bleaching the patios and the path, but I'm going to leave that until next time. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that one. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.